यस, लेट्स स्टार्ट। आज एक विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ की एक पोइम हम डिस्कशन करेंगे, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, जिसको हम लाइरिक पोइम कहते हैं। मैंने यहां लिख दिया हूं, जिसको हम लाइरिक पोइम कहते हैं। ओके, जिसको द डैफोडिल्स कहा जाता है। विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ ने इसको लिखा है। ये पोइम के बारे में आज हम डिस्कशन करेंगे। राइट, इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर द स्टूडेंट्स those are studying CBSE or chse 11th or 12th, right? So this poem was written in the year of 1804, as I have mentioned here, right? But he has experienced the thing in the year of 1802. 1802 he went with his sister after the death of his brother. After the death of William Wordsworth, he was visiting, okay, feeling alone, okay, in the year of 1802, and he witnessed daffodils, okay, beside the lake, okay, beneath the tree, and he wrote it in the year of 1804, and it got published in the year of 1807. Okay, that's what we are going to discuss. And here I have written lyric poem. Lyric poem means the one who expresses his own feeling, okay, own experience by the help of poetry, by the help of poem. That is all about lyric poem. We are going to discuss now. Look at here, we have 24 lines. How many lines? We have 24 lines in this poem, and we have 4 stanza. We have 4 stanza, right? And the picture you look at, he is William Wordsworth, and we can say who has started romanticism in West, in British, in America. And the book lyrical ballads in the year of 1798. Okay, William Wordsworth and Samuel Tyler, both of them, they have written this one, and from that onwards romanticism started. Romanticism introduced in literary world, right? So he is a writer of nature, writer of what is called as emotion, writer of human mind. Here the first line he started with, I wandered lonely as a cloud. The first line is a negative line because he was alone, he was moving somewhere alone. Okay, I wandered lonely as a cloud, and he compares himself with cloud here. Why cloud? He compared with cloud because when you are depressed, when you have you don't have good mindset, you cannot visualize where you can move on, where you can strive ahead, you cannot find out the way, right? It happens with human being. The same thing he is portraying here by saying that he is comparing himself with cloud. Look at the cloud I have pasted here. So can you say the way of the cloud? You cannot say, right? The same thing is happening with him. And the cloud is just that floats on high over wells and hills. Wells and hills, just the picture I have given. Above the hill, above the wells, the cloud were moving round, okay, without having a proper, what is called as a destination, a proper way. The same thing happening with the writer, with the poet here, right? In the first 2 lines. Third line, at the time what happened when I was aimless, at the time what happened that when all at once I saw a crowd. Crowd means more number of. It is all about more number of flowers. Daffodils I have seen. A host. Host actually has 2 meaning. When we say host, right? In the news channels, the one who speaks, he is a host. And if you invite guests into your house and give something, you would be host. And now hockey team is going to be played in Orissa. So Orissa would be the host state, right? So, but here host is group. Host is all about, here host is all about group. So group of daffodils, and the color of daffodils, golden daffodils, he has witnessed. Gold daffodils he has witnessed. Beside the lake, lake, you know, this one, lake, outer part of the sea, we can say, beside the lake, and beneath. Beneath means under. Beneath means under. Under the tree, I have seen number of daffodils, more number of daffodils. This is the narration, this is the writing, the writer talks about. And beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in breeze. What exactly they are doing? They are fluttering with just like bird. Okay, they are just trying to move from one part to another part. They want to move, and they are dancing as well. Dancing in the breeze. Breeze means wind. Breeze means hawa. Breeze means pabano, right? They are halka pabano, right? They are dancing and fluttering. Where they are just beneath the tree and beside the lake. Beside the lake in the first stanza, right? The second stanza, it continues. It is not ending, continues. Are the stars that shine. Look at the stars. Stars are shining just like that. They are shining and twinkle on the Milky Way. Milky Way in Odia we say Akash Ganga. This is Milky Way. This is Milky Way. This is Milky Way, which connects to the world, which connects to the hill, right? Milky Way. Just like Milky Way, they are shining and they stretch in never-ending line. Never-ending line is hyperbole. Hyperbole is exaggeration, right? Everything has its end. Everything has its end. But he says that it has no ending. It is just like never-ending, right? Never-ending. They are stretching themselves in never-ending line along the margin of the way. Margin, bay. Bay is also lake. This is the lake. Yes. This is the lake. Okay, this is the margin, we can say. The margin. Margin of the bay. 10,000 saw I at a glance. A glance means look. The single look. The single sight. I have seen how many? 10,000. 10,000. Right. Hyperbole he has used here. And tossing their heads in the sense, if you talk about, suppose it's a flower and he says this is the head, and suppose this is also a flower and head is being counted, is touching. That is all about tossing the heads. Tossing their heads in sprightly dance. Sprightly means lively. Okay, happily they are dancing just like human being. And here he compares them with human quality. So it becomes personification. It becomes personification, poetic device, personification. The waves beside them danced. Not only daffodils, just beside the what? Daffodils. They are the waves. Waves are also dancing. Waves are also dancing, just like daffodils are dancing. This is the comparison of the writer, poet. Okay. But what happens? Outdid the sparkling waves in glee. Glee means with joy, with rejoice, happiness. Outdid means surpass. Surpass means wins the race. The poet couldn't but be gay. Gay has two meanings. Gay means here, gay is he's happy. Gay means he's happy here, but gay has a different meaning. Gay can represent gender, a quality of gender. A male has feminine character, feminine quality. The one is called as gay, right? And in such a jocund company, jocund means company means association. Company means association. Jocund means a pleasant and good, we can say. Okay, light, company. I gazed and gazed. Gaze means look. Gaze means look, looking at. Okay, I gaze and gaze, but little thought. You know, in grammar, when we say a little means something, right? Only little, if you write only little, that means nothing. That means nothing. Little, he knows little means he knows nothing, right? He knows a little means a bit information he got. So I gazed and gazed, looked and looked with focus, but little thought. I had nothing to think of, because my depression which was going on in my mind, that went out, that go away, which started with the first line, right? Then what wealth the show to me had brought. Brought means bring, brought. That has given me. The show means scene. The show means this scene, the picture he has looked at, the nature he looked at, right? What it has given. What is the wealth? Wealth means in Odia we say sampati, right? Health is wealth, we say. What it has given? It has given me glee. It has given me gay. It has make me jock and company. Okay, allowed me for jock and company. It allowed me to go from one way of thought to different way of thought. Depression to confident, right? On happiness to happiness, to bliss, right? To make more positivism, to create more positivism in my brain. That is the wealth that show, that scene has given to me in this what is called as sight scene he's talking about here. Then the last stanza, what it talks about? It talks about for oft. When you say oft, in poetry, poets write oft. Oft means nothing but often. Often means which is not regular. You do it often, but not regular, right? So for oft or for often, when on my couch I lie. Couch means this is couch. This is couch. Sofa, we say. When I lie, I sit or I sleep, I try to the one who sits, who sleeps, right? I couch in vacant or in pensive mood. Pensive means more number of thought. You are tensed. Okay, you are depressed. When you are having no thought, vacant means you are cool, you are calm, right? You are confident. So two condition, either in pensive mood or in vacant mood. When I lie, when I sit, when I sleep, what happens? They flash. They means daffodils. They means daffodils or nature, either daffodil or nature. What comes? The nature comes into my mind. The daffodil come into my mind when I sit with no thought or with 1,000 thoughts. Either with 1,000 thoughts or with no thoughts. When I sit, they flash. Flash means come. Flash means get into. Okay, come into, upon that inward eye. Inward eye means when you close your eyes. If you close your eyes, you look at things. You memorize things. You visualize things. You predict things. That is all about inward eye. Inward, we have two eyes physical, another eye that is internal eye. We look something, okay, by closing our eyes. Okay, so upon that inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude. This line is very important. Bliss of solitude. Bliss means peace, satisfaction, contentment of solitude. Solitude means staying alone. Okay, you stay alone, but you are happy with. You stay alone, but you are happy with. And when my heart with pleasure feels, pleasure means again satisfaction and happy, feels and dances with the daffodils. My heart dances with the daffodils. My mind dances with the daffodils. My whole body dances with the daffodils. That means the last line ends with positivism. Okay, but the first line started with negativism. He was alone. Aloneness, loneliness is a negative symbol, negative sign, right? And he compares himself with the cloud, and which suggests, which says, which portrays that he was aimless. He was moving here to there without having any objectivity in his life because he lost his brother, right? But the nature changed his mindset. Nature changed his mentality, thought process, right? Because of that, he is considered as nature poet. He is considered as father, we can say father of romanticism, who started romantic era in English literature, and who converted our thought from king to nature, king or kingship or divine origin of state to emotion, human being, society, social issues, loving of nature, right? Because of that, he is great. And just try to analyze the first, he started his movement and he talks about the setting or the location of the daffodils. Then he compares here with Milky Way, right? Milky Way, and how they were dancing in glee. And here again the competition between the nature. Here there is a moral in this stanza, in third stanza. When we go for competition, what we do? We use our force, we use our power, right, to defeat somebody else, to surpass somebody else. Here, outdid with what? With glee, means waves and daffodils. They are also going for competition, but they have no force. They don't want to use force. They want to do it with glee, with happiness. If you come first, no issue. If I come second, no issue. So this is a moral for human being, right? And overally, we will try, if you try to understand what it's all about, a human being, if he is with nature, he can be satisfied. Nature can make you satisfied. Okay? If you stay alone as well with nature, nature cannot make you deprived. Nature cannot make you depressed. Nature will make you booster. Nature will make you a good person by nature's different kind of what vibe. Okay, so you can get from nature. That would be the moral from the point. And look at here the poetic devices. Okay, the first line. Okay, as we know when we compare with like or as, automatically it converts into what? Simile. But the first line, lonely as cloud, so it becomes what? Simile, right? Simile. Then personification. Personification, you know what is personification? Personification means when you give human quality to nature, to non-human, to what is called a flower, that becomes personification. So here, look at personification. Dance. Who can dance? Do you think do you think flower can dance? Flower cannot dance. So human quality is given to flower. So it becomes personification. It becomes personification. The waves as well danced. The waves started dancing. The waves also given human quality. So here also personification. Okay? Personification. So, and talking about the rhyme scheme, cloud, A, hills, B, D, S, A, B, breeze, trees, breeze, C, C, shine, E, sign, A, way, B, line, A, way, B, glance and dance, C, C. Again saying, the same, A, B, C, C, A, B, C, C. So A, B, C, C, A, B, C, C, A, B, C, C, A, B, C, C. Right? Poetic rhyme, right? personification I have discussed, poetic rhyme I have discussed, moral I have discussed. So I hope you have understood the class, right? And if you have anything to discuss in my class, you can comment and I'll try to get back you. Thank you all of you.